Hey everyone, and welcome back to my Curse of Strahd player walkthrough guide. And today I'll be going over Von Richten's Tower. Alright, so let's get on into it. Von Richten's Tower. So right off the bat, I'm going to say spells don't work in this place. It's been warded with an anti-magic field, so only Kazan can cast spells near or within it. Also, if you don't know, magic items are also suppressed in here and don't work. Alright, let's explore the points of interest in the tower. So first, you'll probably notice that there is a wagon, the magic wagon. Cast Identify on it. This will give you the magic word needed to operate the wagon. Also, do a DC 13 perception check to find a hidden trapdoor in its underbelly. The wagon is also booby-trapped. The handle of the door has a wire trap. Luckily, you only need a DC 10 dex check to disarm it. If you don't, a flask of alchemist fire will explode in a 30-foot radius and do 10d10 damage. If you can do a DC 12 con save, now that'll do half damage. If you're within 5 feet of the wagon when this goes off, you'll have disadvantage on the save. After all that, look around for some treasure inside. Now approaching actually to the tower. Now the tower door. There's a symbol on the door. It is trapped. So all you have to do is follow the lines and replicate the stickman images with your arms, because your DM should give you a picture of what it looks like. If done in the right order and correctly, the door will open. If not done in the right order, a young blue dragon will appear and you must fight it. So for a party of 4 level 6s, it's going to be a hard encounter, but doable. Just be careful. If you have more than a party of 4 level 6s, it should be easy enough to beat. Now, there's still more. If you just touch the door, a bolt of lightning will go off, and any creature within 10 feet of the tower must do a DC 15 dex save or take 4d10 damage. Now, if this happens 3 times, where you just fail, or you touch the door 3 times, whatever, something 3 times, on the 3rd time, the tower will just completely collapse. Each creature within 20 feet of the tower must do a DC 15 dex save or take 8d10 damage, and anything inside the tower takes 24d10 damage. After all that, around the tower there's a rickety scaffolding. You can walk up it, but it can only support up to 200 pounds. Otherwise, it will break and you'll fall and take damage on the way down. Now, the first floor of the tower, there are 4 clay golems here. You don't need to fight them. They're just there to operate the elevator, so there's no need to start something for no reason. On the second floor, the floor here is weak and can only hold up to 150 pounds. Any more and it will collapse and you'll fall through. And then same with the 3rd floor, except on here it can only support 50 pounds of weight. And it will collapse and you'll fall through. Now on the last floor, the 4th floor. In here you'll actually find a head in a wooden chest. It's useless in the tower, but if you bring it outside and cast Speak with Dead on it, it will reveal a few things to you. So that's it for the tower itself. Now there's a few special events that your DM might end up doing, or that might just happen. So on the 4th floor, your DM might have a hidden treasure here, but be warned, the longer it takes for you to find it, you might run into a clay golem. He's just as hard as the dragon, but again, depending on how big your party is and what you do, it shouldn't be too much of an issue to deal with. If you guys blew up the wagon and the tower collapsed, there'll be 7 werewolves and 9 wolves that will come out of the woods and will gather around the tower to kind of see what the commotion is and see you, and they'll start to fight. Now, this is a very deadly fight because of how many there are. If you can, I would suggest doing like an AoE spell to the wolves, because they have very low HP and you could probably kill them all in one shot. Now the werewolves have a little bit more, but their AC is pretty low. So if you can do like an AoE spell, kind of damage everyone, and then send your melee fighters in, I mean, with their low AC, you shouldn't have too much of an issue dealing with them. So, but just be careful anyways. And then there's one more thing. A woman might make her way to the tower. You might see her, you might not, whatever, up to your DM. She poses no threat, but you could talk to her maybe, or she might end up running. It's really up to your DM what they might do here. So just play it, role play it. You don't need to start anything. She won't fight you unless you're a dick, but you never know. So up to your DM on that one. So that's it for today's video, and I hope it helps you out at Von Richten's Tower. And come back next time when I'll be doing Yester Hill. So this will pretty much be the halfway point of the walkthroughs. So I hope so far they've been helping you anyways. And then after that, I'll keep going. And basically, I'm saving the last one, the Castle Ravenloft, for pretty much the very last video, because there's a lot to go over. And it'll probably be split into like 3 or 4 separate videos because it's a lot. So anyways, come back next time for Yester Hill. And you know what to do. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. You know you got to do. I'll see you guys next time. Yeah.